We'll start sourcing, we'll start reviewing applicants, start reaching out, et cetera, scheduling phone screens. From there, we're getting people on the phone, we're vetting them and evaluating them. Again, so me as I'm the recruiter in this, so I'm always the first step. I'm the gatekeeper. And from there, once I see a candidate that I think could be a great fit, I'm moving straight to the sales DNA. So it's the sales specific assessment that we use that I love. It is not a magic bullet. It is not 100% guaranteed, but nothing is, and anyone that tries to tell you otherwise is lying to you. So this is just one thing that I use in our process, again, as part of the holistic picture, looking at a candidate. So I've got their resume, I've got my notes from our conversation, I've got the sales DNA that's measuring different competencies in top performing salespeople. We're not looking at a sales personality. We're not looking at a math test. We're looking at what are the different competencies that this person has. And that's really where you get into the crux of the hiring process, which is when, especially when you're evaluating, well, any talent, not even just because you can't assume that someone coming from your industry has the right competencies, but you're looking at kind of what Sean started to say, your will, someone's will to sell. And that's really those ingrained competencies. So think things like their commitments, their desire, like how excited are they? Do they want to be a top performer even? Because somebody could be doing well, but they could have no desire to be great, right? And so over time, that will diminish their output. Their accountability, can someone actually take responsibility, or are they just going to blame the fact that the sun was out today and it was too bright and they can't, or it's too hot? Right. I see home team here. So I know you guys probably come across that a lot too, where people are just like, oh, but the weather. Right. And so you're looking at those different things. And then someone's motivators. So again, why do they get up every day? Why do they want to be in sales? What are they working for? The more you know about that, the more you can know if your environment is the right environment for them. If they're a super externally motivated person, and you don't have those types of things in your environment, maybe you don't do the contests, you don't dangle the carrot. Well, are they going to be, they're great somewhere else, but are they going to be great for you? Like, probably not, right? Or maybe not. I can't say without all the other factors, but so we're using the DNA to measure all of these types of competencies down to the tactical, which I say tactical trainable. So similar to what you said, Sean, there's going to be things you can train. The question is, can you train them? Do you want to? Do you have the time, the resources, etc., to get this person up to speed? If the answer is no, do not hire them. They might, especially if they're, depending on who they are, they might completely fall flat in your environment. So once we get through all that, then I'm starting to move them forward into the interview process to meet with my clients. But before we do that, we're deciding again on the process. And so that's something really important is, again, who needs to be involved, set the stages and then stick to them unless you absolutely have to change them for some reason.